So today we are showing you how to make a beef curry a traditional way. Normally the Christian communities and the Muslim community in south of India, they use the beef, and traditionally in Hindu mythology we don't cut or slaughter the cow. This is mainly a buffalo meat. Traditionally we should cook, and if you're okay to use the beef, it's always welcome, and it's a nice dish to make, and it's quick, very flavorsome. So we got a nice 500 gram of red beef, that is stew quality. You can use any hard beef, so you can use cheap quality meat also for this. So we use the rump. So for the first stage we cooking it in the pressure. So we use diced onions, large cuts, ginger, garlic, 3 bay leaf and cinnamon bark. We'll use 1 sprig of curry leaf from this, the rest for finishing the sauce. Coriander powder, chili flakes, turmeric and chili powder. So in a big pressure cooker, put your beef that's already washed and kept. It's good beef, and a quarter of turmeric, then chili flakes, quarter teaspoon, then coriander powder, let's say 1 teaspoon, then chili powder, okay, 1 teaspoon, put onion, your ginger, garlic, cinnamon bark, bay leaf and curry leaf. Now mix it with salt, and a few, let's say 1 tablespoon of virgin coconut oil. Mix all again thoroughly. Pour in a glass of water, and now we will cook in the pressure, covering with the lid. We put it on the fire on the high flame. When the steam starts coming on the top, we can cover with the head, and we leave it for, let's say, 12 whistles, and then you can check it whether the beef is soft. If you need it more, you can put back the lid, do the process again for 2 or 3 more whistles till the beef is soft. So after 12 whistles for the beef, we switch it off and leave it in the pressure to slowly cool it down, so we can open the lid and then see the beef is cooked. If it's not, we need to repeat the process for 2 or 3 more whistles. The beef, after checking for 12 minutes, we cooked again for another 10. Total we given 22 whistles because it's a hard cut of beef. And now you can see it's cooked and the beef is really soft. And now we start the second stage. Leave it there for cool it down, and then you can remove all the whole spices and the big pieces of ginger and garlic. You can discard it because it will come to your mouth. If you do a rustic style, it's fine, you don't have to throw anything, you can keep it in the sauce. For the second stage of the beef cooking, we need a sliced onion, let's say about 150 grams, 20 grams of garlic, 20 grams of ginger, that is all julienne or cut into strips. I will use 1 sprig of curry leaf from this. So in a deep pan, put it on the high flame, then add virgin coconut oil. Why I'm saying virgin is the first press of the coconut oil without any addition of refined oil. So I just use, like, let's say 2.5 or 2 tablespoonful of coconut oil, because in the traditional South Indian cooking, Kerala cooking especially, coconut oil is the main flavor. So once the oil is hot, add mustard seeds, let's say about 1/4 teaspoon. Once it starts crackling, Add curry leaf. One sprig. Then add ginger. Allow the ginger to go golden brown. Then we can add the garlic. And add the garlic now. Allow the garlic also just to sweat enough, not to give the color, because the ginger, when it's golden brown, it gives a nice flavor. And now we can add all the sliced onion. At this stage, if you want to add heat to your browning of onion, you can add a bit of salt in it, because the salt will draw out all the water from the onion. It cooks up faster. But I'll do it natural, allow it to cook slowly, so it doesn't lose the volume, but gives a nice flavor. On the high flame, make sure you saute in between, so the onion doesn't get burned. You can see the color onions are that is sliced very thin, and the thicker one takes more time. So if we can get it sliced more even, the color of the onion gets faster and it will be even cooking. Once the onion reaches this stage, like nice brown and a bit of white parts there, you can reduce the flame. Start adding a bit more powder spices to get the flavor more, because you already put some in the pressure cooking process. 1 teaspoon of coriander, 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder, and a bit of turmeric. Saute again. At this stage, now after sauteing the powdered spice for a minute, you can add the beef, and this all the residue in the pressure pan. You can use some hot water to wash it out and put it back in the bowl. Yeah. So put back the remaining water, washing out all the spices that stick into the pot. Just mix it again. See, like I said, if you don't prefer all the hot spices, you can remove it and discard it, and you get a smooth finished sauce. After mixing everything, taste the seasoning. If you need more chili powder, you can add at this stage if you like more spicy, and you can add coriander as well if you like it a bit more coriander flavored. So like I added around 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder more, and at this stage you can add a 1/4 teaspoon of garam masala that you can buy it readily available in the supermarket. Mix it, careful not to break the beef pieces. And the garam masala, you need to use bare minimum, otherwise it will give a strong taste that can mask the beef flavor. And now we need to cook it simmering for another half an hour, so we're adding hot water, otherwise the sauce will get reduced too much. Like adding around half a glass of hot water, mix it up, simmer slowly for half an hour. Increase the flame, give it a boil. Once it's boiled, turn the heat to low and allow it to simmer for half an hour. Once it's ready, like after simmering 30 minutes, it's ready to plate and it's ready to eat as well.